This is what I do for pumpkin seed eggs. It's an egg replacement, and this is what I put in the breakfast casserole. Here's the recipe. I have adapted this from a recipe from online. I used the proportions. I just increased the amounts to give me enough for a casserole dish. And I'll show you after I blend this up what it looks like and how I use it. Alright, here is what it looks like. It's beautiful. I'm going to give it a taste just to make sure that it doesn't need anything. Nope, it's really good. These are the ingredients that will go in the breakfast casserole. There's cashew cheese, veggie meat of whatever kind. You can use lentils, you can use chickpeas, you can use greens, whatever, if you want to avoid the plant-based meats. I have mixed veggies. Actually, it's just onion and pepper sauteed together, and then canned mushrooms. You can omit the mushrooms if you're not wanting to eat that. And a pan of tater tots. Now you can get these at Publix. Cascadian Farms is a great alternative for organic and just purely potatoes. And this is my pan. All right, I'm just going to dump this in. Okay, I'm just going to spread those evenly. Now, I did oil this pan with some coconut oil before I put that in there. Now I'm going to add this meat. This is when you'd add the lentils or whatever else you have or prefer. I like to saute greens like Swiss chard, anything rich in dark green, chlorophyll. And then what I'm going to do is add some cashew cheese. Now it's been in the fridge, so it's gotten thicker, so I'm just gonna have to kind of lay it in as best I can. And you can put as much or as little as you prefer. I like to layer it here and then again on top. See if I can get it kind of consistent, even around. And of course it's gonna kind of disperse and everything once it gets hot. Now I'm going to pour these eggs, these pumpkin seed eggs, on top of everything. I'm just gonna shake it. And it fills it about like that. And it's really great the way that it just is a perfect proportion. I'm going to layer all of these. Okay, I've transferred the tater tots over and I've put them on top. Now I'm just going to press them in to make sure that they get embedded into the egg mixture. And that's beautiful. Now I'm just going to add a top layer of cashew cheese, basically the same way that I did on the lower level. Now when you make the cashew cheese fresh, you have the advantage of just pouring it on, which is really nice. Okay, and of course you can just put as much or as little as you like, and we'll call that good. So now what I do is I just put this in an oven at 350 Fahrenheit, and this will bake for about maybe 45 minutes, depending. I'll show you what it looks like when I take it out. So while that's in the oven, I want to talk to you about the pumpkin seeds. I get the Anthony's organic pumpkin seeds. Most things are better organic these days. It's a great way to get zinc on a plant-based diet. Although zinc is in many of our foods such as beans, chickpeas, peas, anything. Let's see here. A tablespoon is considered a serving, which is 10 grams. In a serving of casserole, there's way over a tablespoon. So I'm really excited that when my husband eats this for breakfast, he gets a great dose of zinc. Let's see here, what else is there? There is 80% or 80 milligrams of potassium in a tablespoon of pumpkin seeds. All right, so this is what it looks like after the first 25 minutes. Don't mind the other stuff in the bottom. And I'm gonna take it out so you can actually see it. Okay, so this is after the first 25 minutes. And what I wanted to show you is the side, how it looks bubbly, but I'm gonna try, I don't know if I can. Underneath it doesn't look quite as solid as that. I can't really pick it up right now. So I'm gonna stick it back in there probably for another 20 minutes, and I'll show you how it looks, and also as it gets done, the top browns a bit. Okay, after about 55 minutes, turned it up to 400 about halfway after the first 30 minutes, and for the remainder 25 minutes, turned it up to 400. I don't know if you can see it, but it was bubbling up the side and on the bottom. I know by looking at this is done, but what you can do is take a fork and in the middle of it, you just pull it aside, and all you're looking for, I don't think you can see it, you just want to make sure that it's solid in there, and not, liquidy. So that's what you're looking for, and there is the finished product. And this is what I make for Corey's breakfast in the morning, and it lasts pretty much the whole week. Good morning, y'all. It's the next day. I'm gonna pull this casserole out of the refrigerator and open it up so that you can see what it looks like inside. Isn't that gorgeous? Firmed out really nicely. And you can see the cashew cheese in there, the sausage. It's not really focusing, is it? But anyway, you get the idea. And it's something that's really simple. I just cut it in quarters and chop it up a little bit and put it in the oven and heat it, and then that is breakfast.